guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. Hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. I've got a gift request from Kyle Perkins. Kyle, thank you for the gift, my friend, and for this request of Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin brothers. That's generally how they write it, but the Gatlin brothers, they're all brothers. I've done enough Dyin today. What a title, but I don't know, is this about a breakup? I don't know. It could also be, I mean, the Gatlins are kind of funny too, like the Bellamy's. I mean, they have senses of humor, but that kind of title bespeaks a very serious song. I don't know if this is about a breakup or just a lot of things going wrong in his life, someone's life, but we're about to find out. I clearly don't know this song. All right, yeah, this is one of these songs that sounds like a songwriter wrote while going through whatever we're about to hear. Starts a piano like that, it's going to be poignant.
What will we do now? You tell me. The hourglass is all out of sand. How could love slip through our fingers and leave nothing but time on our hands?
Oh, that was well written.
And how will we live now? You tell me. With parts of our hearts torn away, just existing makes dying look easy.
Yeah.
But maybe tomorrow I've done enough dying today.
Captures the divorce.
And how will I sleep now? You tell me. With only my arm by my side, perhaps I'll learn sleeping all over, and just maybe without dreaming this time. And who'll make you laugh now? You tell me.
Yep.
Since you sent your clown on his way, I don't think I'll cry, just die laughing. But maybe tomorrow I've done enough dying today.
Okay, I've said before, when you think about this, regarding the songwriting process, when a songwriter, I've probably got a couple of hundred songs, lyrics that I've either finished or are just very rough drafts or ideas for songs, right? I have never submitted them to anybody. I just like to write various things as they pop into my head. And for the most part, I'm a long form writer, books. And this is one of these songs, though, that when you write a song, you have a person in mind who you'd like to sing it, or you definitely have the gender for whom it applies. And there's some songs that I'll write that I'm like, this is from a female perspective. This is from a male. This is from either. This is a duet, whatever. You get it in your mind. This is one of those songs that either gender could sing, and you don't have to alter the song at all. But I God, it was like Blake Shelton or somebody. He did a song a while back, or Miranda did it, and the song was actually written for the other one. The songwriter wrote it for the other one, but then I think Blake recorded it. I don't remember the song, but Blake was like, "Yeah, this was written like from a woman's perspective. We just rewrote it a bit because I really liked the song." This is a song though that's like this is universal. Anybody can relate to this as it's sung.
And how will we live now? You tell me, with parts of our hearts torn away. Just existing makes dying look awful easy, but maybe tomorrow I've done enough dying today.
Yeah, it's funny. A number of times during this, I could hear Whitney Houston singing this song. I don't know if anybody else covered it, but there's a significant difference between feeling like you're dying and wanting to die. And people get confused because it's an unnatural, uncommon feeling when you're going through deep pain of a relationship breakup or somebody very close to you died. It could be a spouse, could be a child, something. And what is happening inside you is what your future held, it no longer holds in your relationship with that person. Let's say you get divorced or you're going through a divorce and you no longer know really who you are. And in the context of this song, he feels like he's dying. And I know from life coaching, but I also know from my own experience that there is a death that is taking place inside you. It's the death of hope. It's the death of the future. Parts of it that you had in mind, that you'd grow old together, all these different things, that you were going to go to France together or what have you. There are parts of you that are no longer there. Your social life is connected to being a couple. And now you're the fifth wheel or what have you. And where the confusion comes in, where people think that they're suicidal, but they're really not, is that it's such a uncommon thing that you've never processed it before, that all of a sudden these feelings of dying, you hadn't processed that it is actually something in you is dying, is going away. It's hope. It's a sense of self. But you make the leap to thinking like, well, why do I have these feelings of death inside me? And then you make the leap to God, I want to die. And the truth is, no, you really don't. I mean, I've worked with a number of folks in these circumstances, and very, very rarely is that the case. It's just very confusing. And confusion is a source of pain as well. So it exacerbates the condition that you're trying to make sense of life. You're trying to make sense of yourself. Who am I? The sense that you had made of the world has gone away. And now, so that's also a death. That's also something that has gone away that you've got to figure new parts out, and you're not there yet. And so your pattern recognition is seriously disrupted, and you've got to reclaim it. And that takes time. And so in the song, it's like, I have to wait till tomorrow. 'Cause I've done enough dying today, and that is exactly what's going on. But that's the appropriate, in a sense, that is the proper way of looking at it. Like there is tomorrow, and I think the Bible says, "Sufficient is the evil today." Don't think about tomorrow. But in this context, thinking about tomorrow can actually be a saving grace because you're like, look, when you're going through very painful time, you want to take off small chunks of time, like the hourglass. He said, the sand in the hourglass. It was out of sand, but in reference to time, you don't think about next year or next month. There are times where all you need to get through is the next hour. I'm just going to make it to the next hour. It's kind of like if you've been injured, like you're a track runner, you run track, for example, you're an athlete and you injure yourself. You can't even think about running a 5 mile thing or playing a basketball game. But what you can think about is putting a little bit of weight on that sprained ankle and maybe walking a couple steps. And then, so you just go little bit by little bit, and emotionally and mentally and psychologically, that's what you do when you're in this kind of pain that's being depicted in this song. So, Kyle, that was a hell of a song to choose. I got to tell you, man, this is in my wheelhouse, being a philosopher, life coach, just somebody, life. Wherever I am, it's a sociological fishbowl. I'm paying attention to anything I can learn and see and understand about the world, my world, in this. So, what a song. So, content-wise, instrumentally, it was simple. I think this song actually would have been better sung, even though Larry has a gorgeous voice. I still think the sensitivity, um, I think it would have been better. I would have preferred to have heard it from a female. And I wonder if anybody covered this who is female, because I'd like to see if I'm right. But the content of the song was spot on. I know from experience that this is exactly what it's like, that you feel like you're dying. And you don't want to feel that way anymore. You just want the pain to go away. But the only way to get through grief is to grieve. You have to go through it. There's no really way around it. You could drink yourself, and like so many songs are about going to the bar and drinking your problems away, but that doesn't help. That actually makes it worse frequently. But yeah, it's just tough. So all right, I'm gonna rate this song. The number that popped into my head immediately was an 8.8. And it was strictly on the content. The songwriter, the lyricist knocked it out of the park. And it was a pleasant performance by the Gatlin. So there we have it. All right, Kyle, thanks for putting it to me, my friend, and giving me a lot to talk about. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.